hello. Welcome to my channel. Yes, welcome to my channel. I'm excited to have you here today. Yes, it's been a rainy day here in Houston, but I'm still excited that, I'm here in your space. Thank you, everybody, everyone that sent me a message, everyone that gave me a call, the few emails I received, for every view that I have so far. Thank you. I really, really appreciate this. It's been encouraging. It shows that at least I'm doing something right. So thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate the time you took out to watch my videos. So welcome today. Yes, special moms. Yes, you're doing a fantastic job. You're doing amazing. It's a privilege to have a special needs child. As we all know, I'm a special education teacher. Yes, I'm here to help you. I'm here to work with you. I'm here to support you. I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to inform you, that you're not alone. Being a special mom, it's one of those things, that life throws at us. And so I expect and I want you to know that you're not alone. I would like for you to enjoy the journey. I would like for you to learn. I would like for you to grow, in the process of raising a thriving child. That's the essence of me being here. That's the essence of me being in your space. So please feel free to ask me questions, to send me an email on what you're dealing with, as a parent, and I will be glad to respond to you. I'll share resources with you. This is new for me, but I'm willing to work with you. I'm willing to listen to you. I'm willing to walk this journey with you so that at the end you're happy. Yes, you're happy. That's very, very important, because accepting that you have a special needs child could be an emotional stress, but it's not the end of the world. It's the beginning of a new thing. It goes to show that you are strong. It goes to show that you can do anything, regardless of what comes your way, regardless of the limitations that we have. And so that's why I'm here. So welcome once again, and thank you. You're doing a good job. You're doing a fantastic job, and well done. Okay, yes. So today we'll be talking about speech delay. Yes, speech delay. Speech delay is when the child isn't communicating like he or she should. And we moms tend to panic. We moms tend to compare our children with other people's children. We tend to say, oh, my child isn't talking. Oh, my child isn't, acting like this. We start to do the comparison, forgetting that each child is different as individuals. So even if you didn't have a special needs child, really, we're all different. We're all unique in our own ways. We all have our different personalities. We all have our different ways of learning. Yes, we all have our different ways of learning. Some of us learn visually. Some of us learn with audio or auditory. Some of us learn by touch. So there are different ways by which we learn. So it's so unfair for you to compare your child with someone else's child just because your child isn't communicating the way you think the child should. So having said that, today we'll be talking about speech delay. Basically, we'll talk about the reasons for why we experience speech delay, and we'll take a few tips on the things we can do to help improve our children's communication skill and helping them bringing out the words, pronunciation of the words in letter sounds and all of that. So that's what we'll be doing today. Okay, so welcome to my channel once again. I'm toying with you today. Okay, so like I said earlier on, we'll be talking about the reasons for why our kids experience speech delay. One of the reasons why we experience speech delay, or our kids experience speech delay, is because of health. Health being that, what's the state of your health in the time of pregnancy? What's the state of your health, as an individual? What were the things you were doing? Were you treating your body right? Especially for those of us, females in particular, God has created us specially. Yes, God has created us specially, and so we need to take care of ourselves. So what were the things? What were the things that you did? What were the things that you consumed as a parent when you were pregnant? All of this also falls into nutrition it falls into nutrition. So when I say health, even though I'm trying not to go so broad, so that we can take in all the information that is needed in bits and pieces, and we can also get the chance to process it. So that's why I would not delve into other aspects, because this list is not exhaustive. So there are so many reasons why we have children with speech delays. So one of which, of course, like I said, is health. How do you take care of yourself? What medications are you taking? What's the state of your health? Obesity and all of that. What's your health routine? What's your day-to-day life like? What do you eat? What do you consume? So that's another thing to look into. When we say we have children with special needs, it might look very minute, it might look a bit insignificant, that oh, my health, oh, what I eat could affect my child. Yes, all of those things too could play out. Another thing also, apart from, as an individual, as a mother who carries the child, for the child with special needs, for the child with speech delay, what health routines do you have for the child? What nutrition routines do you have for the child? All of that comes into play too. Okay. Secondly, lifestyle of the parents. The lifestyle of the parents, I'm so sorry. Yes, I have kids. I have 5 kids in my house right now. Yes. So bear with me if you hear any sound. It's my children. Yeah. They are here, their cousins are here. Okay, so back into what I was saying. Secondly, one of the reasons that could be responsible for having a special needs child with speech delay is lifestyle of the parents. Yes, lifestyle of the parents. It could be alcohol, it could be smoking, bad habits, all of this, drugs. Yes, all of this can play out in the health and in the communication of our children. It's so unconscious. It's so unconscious that we do not know until we have them. Then we realize, oh, what did I do wrong? Oh, what went wrong with my child? Forgetting that our lifestyle in the past could have played a huge role in the life that we have and in the challenges we're experiencing today. So, but that being said, that's not the end of the world. So your lifestyle, the lifestyle of the parents, the lifestyle of the mother could be another determinant for having a special needs child, could be a determinant for having a speech delayed child. So 1, health. 2, the lifestyle of the parent. Now, thirdly is external factor. There's the external factor that could be responsible also for the development of a child's communication. When I mean external factor, what do I mean? I'm saying communication as a parent. Is there a free-flowing communication, constant communication in the home of the child? Are you talking to your child? It doesn't matter, even though it might look like the child isn't responding, or it's not possible for the child to respond and talk back to you when you ask a question. No. There's nothing wrong with that. Go ahead and communicate with your child. Ask your child questions, put up words, teach your child words. It's amazing. It's amazing how we have our babies and we tend to think that there's no need to talk to my child. No, it has a lot to do with how the child is able to communicate, because as mothers, you are the first person the child gets to meet. So talking to your child might look or sound stupid, but no, it's not, because you are also trying to build the child's vocabulary unconsciously. Yes, so communication could be another thing. It's a factor, it's an external factor that is responsible for why the child is not communicating properly, or delayed in communication, and because when you do not expose the child to enough words, enough vocabulary, sentences, and all of that, of how does the child understand to be able to, give an output of what has gone in based on what the child has heard, so the external factor, communication itself, yes, could be responsible for why a child has delayed speech. Okay, so the fourth thing I'll also touch on is hereditary genetics. Yes, it could just be in the family. For us Africans, we tend to take things like this on a lighter note. We tend not to think, nah, it's not, that can't be it, and unfortunately, we do not know all our family history, So until when certain things happen, then we start to reflect, we start to think back, where could this be coming from? Why is this happening to me? And all of that. And, you were emotionally down. You start to question yourself. You start to blame yourself. You feel ashamed. Like, this shouldn't be happening to me. Really? Yes, it's because you're strong. That's why it's happening to you. It means you can handle this. It means you're strong enough, to face this challenge, because it's a challenge. That's how I see it to us mothers and as parents. So genetics, could also play out in the reason why a child has speech delay, or is a special needs child. So let me go back to the reasons why we could have a child with speech delay. One, like I said, in no order. One, hereditary, which is genetics. Two, external factors, communication, your lack of communicating with your child, exposing the child to words, and that all of that could be responsible for why the child has speech delay. Third, lifestyle of the parent. Fourth, health. How do you take care of yourself? What medications are you taking? What nutrition, and all of that could be responsible for why a child has speech delay. Okay, now I haven't said the reasons why a child is likely to have speech delay. It's also fair for me to give like 2 tips, on what you can do to improve, your child's communication, to improve your child's understanding, so that they can communicate to you, and for life also to be, easier on you. So there are 2 things I will talk about, that 2 tips I would say, that should help you in improving your child's communication. One will be teaching in simple words. Teaching your child in simple words, as simple as the first sound of every letter can make a huge difference. The first sound of each word can make a huge difference. For example, apple. What letter starts apple? A. Secondly, another tip. Remember I said simple words. Simple words. The second thing, or the second tip you could use to teach your child is repetition. Repetition, yes. Emphasis on a particular word, emphasis on a particular sound, repetition on a particular sound, So for example, ball. You're trying to teach the child the sound of a ball. The first letter sound of a ball is B. As many times as you can. Anytime the child comes, you are trying to teach the child letter B. Every word that starts with a B, you could put around the house. Repetition is key. Repetition. Do not get tired of repeating the same thing over and over again. B, B, B. What sound does this make? B, 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 B. Yes, it sounds silly. It's in your silliness. It's in the excitement that the child learns. B, 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 B. Yes, as often as you can. What did I say? One of the tips that I am I'm suggesting that you use is simple words. Simple words. Simple words like apple, ants. Simple words. Breaking down simple words. Secondly, what did I say? Repetition. Emphasis, repetition of words as often as you can. You could turn the letter sound into a song. You could turn it into a rhyme. You could do anything with just one word and just one sound. And so that makes a lot of difference. As often as you can, put it in your space so that the child is able to interact with it. You put your letter sounds on your wall, in the room, in the sitting room. You paste it on anywhere, in the bathroom while the child is having a bath. You are reinforcing. You are putting it in the child's space. The child keeps relating with this particular sound, this particular letter constantly. And so unconsciously, it might seem like the child isn't giving back what you're doing. I know that it could be stressful, because we as mothers, you want the child, once you teach, instantly they deliver. No, it doesn't work that way, because we also do not deliver immediately we learn something. No. So practice, repetition over and over again makes a huge difference for children who have speech delay. It's so easy to give up. It's easier to give up. It's easier to say, oh, I've been doing this over and over again. The child isn't getting it. No, they are. When you want the child to deliver, it's not when the child will deliver. So take the pressure off yourself. Do what you can. Like I said, two tips on how to help your child that has speech delay. One, repetition. Over and over and over and over. Emphasis over and over and over. Two, teach in small words, small, simple words. When I say simple, it could just be just one sound over and over. Teach in simple words. Communicate to your child in simple words. It could just be one word, one sound for the next 1-2 weeks. I can guarantee you it makes a whole world of difference. Yes. Okay, let me tell you this. There's something about me you don't know. I do have a child who I found out all of a sudden, like, oh, my daughter isn't saying enough words. And I panicked. I panicked. And then I realized my husband told me, no, she's fine. At this age, what do you expect her to say? Do you expect her to give you the dictionary? And then when he said that, it made so much sense, like, calm down. She's going to be 3 very soon, So this is what I did with my daughter, because I realized that she had sounds, she had problems with the word B. She would use her teeth. I say, V. That's what she used to do. So I kept insisting, B, 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 B. We could be having a shower and I'm saying B. She would come in the kitchen, I would say baby. Put your lips together, say baby. So that's how I did. That's what I did. That's how I worked with my daughter, And right now, I don't have problems with, her pronouncing the words B, B, So we've moved on to other letter sounds. So that's how you work with your child, a child that has a speech delay. It might not necessarily be speech delay. It might just be that, you just need to put a little work with your child, to improve their communication or their letter sound. So pretty much that's what I have today. I hope I've been able to educate you. I hope I've been able to, encourage you to not to worry, not to panic, that because you have a special needs child who has a speech delay, it means that, no, the child won't be able to talk, the child won't be able to socialize. No, that's not true. A little more effort from you, a little more work with the child, I'm sure you would have a fantastic chatterbox. Yes, constantly talking, and that phase will pass like it never happened. So thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in on my channel today. It's been nice. It's been wonderful doing this with you. So thank you. I hope to see you soon, very soon. Yes, very soon. So bye-bye and have a wonderful day. Bye.